paano maipagsasanib puwersa ang pag-ibig para sa kapwa, pag-ibig para sa musika, at ang pag-ibig sa espiritualidad ni San Vicente de Paul. Halina't tunghayan si Father Venerando Agner ng Congregation of the Mission or Vincentians dito sa ating episode ng Mama's Voice. Napakasarap ng feeling na may tugtugan ang isang episode ng Mama's Voice. Mapapa-reflect ka, mapapadasal ka, at ngayon, kumausap tayo ng isang napaka-espesyal na tao sa aking buhay. Dating provincial visitor ng Congregation of the Mission, si Father Venerando Agner. CM, di ba? Yeah. Wow! So, Father Randy Agner, CM. So, hindi ko mapigilan. Kailangan kong i-reveal ka agad na tito kita. Pero napakalaking karangalan din, Tito, na you allowed us to be here to share perhaps your music and your vocation story. Pero ako, pwede kayong mag-hello, Tito. Hello sa ating millions of viewers. Wow.
Hi, hello sa inyo lahat. And hello to everyone who are watching us this morning.
And or perhaps afternoon or evening kung kailan nila gustong panoorin din. So, yun. Magandang araw. So, Tito, gusto kong pag-usapan din, no? Perhaps naikwento mo na rin sa akin once upon a time, pero lalimin ko na muna kaagad, no? Paano yung music, how does music come into play sa iyong vocation ngayon? Ayan.
We got exposed to music, actually, even as children, mainly because of our church activities. And we learned plenty of songs for participation in church. And that's how we started getting exposed to music. And one reason why we were also exposed to it was that members of our family, our aunties and our uncles, were involved in the music ministry. At the time when the Mass was still in Latin.
Anong year yun, Tito? Mga 19...
Well, I was a child in the 1950s.
Ay, okay.
And when I entered the seminary, the Masses were still in Latin.
Okay.
And we had plenty of songs in Latin. But very interesting is that in my hometown, many songs that were in Latin or in Spanish had their Waray translation.
Just for context, di ba, Tito? We come from Palo, Leyte.
Oh,
diba?
Okay. We're from Palo, Leyte.
Palo, Leyte.
And Palo Leyte is known for being the place where Douglas MacArthur landed. October 20, 1944. And it became known also because of the Typhoon Yolanda, which came just a few days before the Diamond Jubilee of our diocese. Palo, my hometown, our hometown, is the seat of the diocese or the Archdiocese of Palo, which includes a number of dioceses in Samar, Catarman, Calbayog, Borongan, and Palo itself, and the Diocese of Nabal in Leyte.
Siguro, Tito, let's talk about how your childhood came to be. Was it already filled with so much music in as much as nung tayo, magkakasama na tayo, we always add music whenever we gather
Yes,
together.
we always took pride in the fact that our grandfather used to play the banjo. And we would see him sometimes alone at the door of our ancestral home playing it, and then other times with other members of the family. And your grandfather from your mama was a pianist, and he used to play piano whenever we came together, and the others were singers. Another uncle was great at the guitar. At the same time that he also knew how to play the piano, and practically everybody in our family played the piano. We were made to study piano when we were in the elementary school. We were sent to a piano teacher in our hometown. But much of our music was singing in church or joining, participating in the singing.
So you could say, Tito, that your love for music was very, pun intended, your love for music was instrumental for you to become who you are today as a priest or as a congregation of the mission, missionary. Yes.
Yeah, very much. Not only in my own formation, not only in shaping my own person and my growth, but most especially in appreciating people. My father was jack of all trades, and sometimes they say, well, jack of all trades, but master of none.
None.
Then I said, that might be true, but one thing that I realized when I tried to emulate my father was that when you are a trade of all trades and master of none, at least you're able to appreciate the different people who practice different trades. So I am able to appreciate the people behind the cameras. I'm able to appreciate the people in the kitchen because I have been exposed to different things, and especially music. And not only that, I came to realize that children have talents to develop. One of them, of course, is music, but many other things, many other skills, many other gifts. And that's become always my realization and, in fact, my conviction that each and every one has his talents or has his skills, which for us as in church are charisms. And all this have to be recognized, developed, and most especially be provided space for people to practice or to exercise the different skills that they have, be it writing, literature, maybe architects, engineers. Everybody has a particular gift to contribute to the community.
I have a question, Tito, na parang as of the moment, of course, you serving here we are here in Quezon City right now, no?
Yes.
Pero dumaan ka sa iba't ibang mga journey sa pagiging pare at sa formation. Where did you enter for the seminary, Tito?
When I entered the seminary, it was because everybody, practically all the boys in our town, were going through the seminary. And the reason was the seminary in our diocese is in Palo, Leyte. And practically all of us cousins passed through the seminary. That's why we had two of your uncles from your mother's side. They have died. They died priests, two of them. And we had another, a second cousin who was also, who became a priest. He became superior of the Augustinians in the Philippines. Father Dick Pido, he was the provincial superior of the Augustinians when the Pope Leo was then the Superior General of the Augustinians, came to the Philippines. That was the time when Father Dick Pido was the provincial superior. I often tell my companions that I was there at his ordination, I was there at his silver jubilee, and I was there at his funeral. So I have 3 cousins who were priests. One was an SVD, the other was diocesan, and the third one was an Augustinian. And I'm the only one left behind right now. And the family tells me, keep going, because very soon you hopefully will reach the 50th anniversary. I am now 48 years in the priesthood. When I celebrated my 40th, I told the guests, see you on my 50th. And they told me, Father, are you sure you will still be around when you celebrate the 50th?
Pero Tito,
Well,
how old?
it's now 8 years since I said that.
How old are you now, Tito, if I may?
I'm only 74.
74. Only. Gusto ko yung only.
Yeah. I'm always behind in my counting of the years because my birthday is in December. We were 2 classmates who were born in the same year, but he was 1 year older than me because he was born January and I was born December.
Siguro, Tito, at this juncture, wow, is there a song or a piano piece that perhaps you could share na parang you could say it could somehow represent your vocation right now? Meron ba? Or mahirap ba yung sagutin niya?
The church songs, they were in Latin before. At least are still in Latin, many of them. We learned them when we were children because we had to attend the benedictions, exposition, the Tantum Ergo. And I love that song because it's often played or sung in church, but I realized that even when I was a child, there was an arrangement of that song which I never heard played in different churches.
Okay.
Because normally they just play the chords. But then I came across this arrangement.
Ang ganda.
I should have sung that. I forgot to sing. I just played the accompaniment.
Okay. Pero the instrumental, it was beautiful because, di ba, parang si Tito, just for context of the also taught me. Also taught me chords and also how to read notes. And then, binasag Di ba, from the arrangement, Tito, you broke the chords and then the chords into a different chord. And then, how could you say, Tito, that it symbolizes who you are, that arrangement?
In music, I've always opened myself to all the different idioms of music. Some say that a certain idiom is not inspiring or not helpful, but each idiom of music is actually a representation of a culture. Each idiom of music is an expression of a spirit. So be it the classical or the folk music or jazz or rock, they all have their own way of expressing what is inside. And as such, all the different types of music are studied by musicologists, and we try to figure out how they inspire people and where this music came from. Because some people would be inspired by, let us say, jazz.
Jazz po ba yun dito?
This was not jazz, but the chords that were being used are very common in jazz. By the way, jazz players speak about church modes. They use a lot of church modes in jazz. So when I play the classical, for example, I play jazz.
What's the title of that song, Tito?
In popular music, they call the song anniversary song.
Anniversary song. Oh, how we dance in the night. We dance in the night. Anong key, Tito? Anong key?
A minor.
A minor. A minor nga.
But it's a waltz from straws.
So,
Yung straws.
ako tito, the reason why I was very attracted with the way that you taught me, kasi you taught me I think 10 years ago when I was still in college. I remember tito, I would text you and then I would go here in Quezon City, I think in the provincial house.
Other building.
And then you would give me some notes. Kasi diba, I also used to study piano naman with the piano lessons at home. Pero the way that it was taught, it was really top-down for me. Pero what I appreciated, and I think it's also from the way that you were brought up or in your theology perhaps dito, na you met me where I was. Na parang, yes, you know some chords, pero you also, kumbaga, tickled me into liking how to read notes by showing me, sa jazz, kita mo naman yan na ito yung mga chords, tapos ito yung mga, so, where did that come from, Tito? Perhaps yun yung question ko na. I appreciated that yung you coming into where I am. And is that perhaps part of your formation as a CM, Tito, na ganun?
Yeah, it's been a long journey helping people. I come from the conviction that everybody has a talent, but they begin from something little, which is a seed, in a sense. The PCP2 is noted for having said that no one is so poor that they cannot give, nor is anyone so rich that they cannot receive.
Yeah.
And I always approach people with that conviction and that attitude that here is something or somebody who can be a seed or actually is developing some kind of talent or skill. So when I first handled choir, there were children.
Saan to, Tito? Where was
And
this?
this was in Valenzuela. I was ordained in 1977. And my first assignment was spiritual director in the seminary, in the minor seminary, our high school, where we also had our own high school. And I was helping in the parish. Also, I was helping in the different chapels. And there was one group of children who were singing in the chapel. And I listened to them, and they had potential for being a great choir. So I started exposing them to different arrangements, choral arrangements for the choir. But then I realized that many of them could sing only a few notes.
Yes, okay.
So let us say somebody can sing from do to sol. So I arranged all the songs according to their own ability. And to get the most out of the little that they had. And in less than a year, we were able to join choral contest.
Oh.
And people were surprised. They were singing, utilizing, I utilized different choral approaches. And they were singing as though they were a classical choir. At the same time, the songs were popular, etc. So I always had that approach. I try to check what there is, and from what you have, you can start to develop.
And to
because
blossom.
at one time, I was in the procession. I was already a priest. And I saw one boy who was holding what looked to me was a horn in the band.
Yeah.
And then I said, a small boy already in the marching band. And so I was
old
impressed. I don't know how old he was. He was still small.
Okay.
But in our town, when you have processions, you have the band.
Yes.
And I said, this boy is still small and he's already a member of the band.
Cute.
But then as I was going with the band in the procession, I was listening to the notes he was playing. And he was playing only two notes.
Oh.
Mi and fa. Mi and fa versus mi. Yeah, mi.
Do, re,
Now,
mi.
the mi is part of a C. major.
C major.
It is part of E minor,
E minor.
part of A minor.
A minor.
Okay, and the F is part of F, part of G7,
G7.
part of D minor.
D minor.
So actually, 2 notes, but practically we're part of all the different chords.
Yes.
So it gives me an idea that everybody can already do something for the community, for the group, no matter how little he has. When it is fitted into the whole plan of a community. And that has become always my attitude and approach, and also I have utilized that in my work of forming people and helping others.
So, Tito, it's always, the way that you form people, it's always with music? Something like that?
Much of my exposure was with music, but I'm happy to have been part of the community where we have plenty of talents that have to do with helping the poor, helping the underprivileged, those who are less endowed in terms of resources. That's why we have the work in Payatas.
Can you talk about this, Tito? The work of, what you did in Payatas, or what the work of the CM is in Payatas?
Yeah, I was never assigned to Payatas, but I was instrumental in preparing the place when it was offered to us by Cardinal Sin. Before we got to Payatas, the people who were there were Father Tabora, the Jesuits.
The Jesuits.
And Father John Carroll was there also.
Abangan sa susunod na episode.
I started writing for the liturgy at the time when there was not much material yet for the liturgy, because it was a new shift from Latin to the vernacular, Tagalog or English. And the reason why I was writing was there was a lack of material. And I thought that after that I would just everything will pass, and nothing more will be remembered about that. But I came to now I realize that the things I taught at that time, they're not forgotten.
Yes. I'd like to go back dun sa your Valenzuela choir. Diba that was back in the 1970s? Where are they now?
They continue as a choir. They graduated college, they became professionals, they became parents, and now some are grandparents. And this choir is called Kasimba.
Kasimba.
And how do these children reach out? They check what are the talents. For example, one is interested in dancing. Now, you go around your neighborhood, look for other children who are interested in dance.